happen to have the all-time leading rusher in Bills history, your 1991 NFL MVP. How about the Pro Football Hall of Famer, Thurman Thomas? All right, so guys, let's just start it off with the game last week. I think it went pretty well. So why don't you just kind of weigh in on how close to perfect last week's performance was? Any one of you? How close to perfect? Step up so they can see it.
Well, you know what? There was a lot being made about how perfect and how dynamic the Miami Dolphins offense was coming into Buffalo. And I think the Bills did exactly what everybody in here wanted them to do, and they showed that the AFC East still runs through Buffalo.
All right, so Lorenzo, what impressed you the most about the performance last week? You want to talk a little defense here? Because they showed out.
The defense came out dominant. Obviously lost my man Trey White. You know, that's sad. But the way they came out, shut down Tyreek Hill, shut down that offense was impressive. And my favorite thing is I coach a young boy that loves the Miami Dolphins, so we put about 50 push-ups on the game. So I had one of my young boys have to do push-ups after we whooped the Miami Dolphins.
All right, so Thurm, you got this game this week against the Jaguars. I know we had you in studio last week talking about the Dolphins. I have you talk about the Jaguars. They've been here almost 2 weeks now. What do we make of that? Is that a good thing for them or bad because they're tired of sleeping in somebody else's bed but their own?
Well, I just think the way
Maybe they don't care what you think. All right, let him talk. All right.
Okay. Thank you. I only got one thing to say. The hell with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right, so we know this has been a pretty good team for a few years now, okay? So what would you say is the biggest change for the better? Because a lot of people think this roster has taken a step up in terms of depth and talent. What is it about this year's team that might be even better than last year's team?
I'm going to start it right off with two things. One, we finally running the damn football. And number two, well, Josh is a given, so we don't even want to talk about Josh, all right? Josh is a given. And number two is that if you talk about it right now, the Buffalo Bills probably have the best defensive line in the National Football League. Those are the two things.
So, Lorenzo, what is it about that defense? Because you hear McDermott talk all the time about matching the rush with the coverage.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, they got about 4 or 5, 7 or 8 guys that can get after the pass rusher. And then obviously Matt Milano, all those guys are just flying around to the football. So they're just dominant up front. It's hard to block them.
Okay. Do we have any questions from the fans back there that we gotta get asked or no? Are we okay?
I can't hear them.
Where's Tasker? Steve is back in Buffalo. He had to handle the show. Somebody's got to stay back. Come on. No questions from the fans. Do we got anything? All right, we'll keep talking. All right, let's talk a little pass rusher, okay? Because Von's questionable for Sunday. If he plays, What do we think about that? Like,
You just adding another dog to the pot. I mean, they're going to get out there. You can't block him one-on-one. It's just going to open up more for other guys. So if he plays, it's going to be scary for my man back there on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And then Fred, James Cook, over 5 yards a carry so far this season. People don't talk about this enough, but his vision, he makes a decision and he's through a hole. What have you noticed about his game?
Yeah, one of the things I love about James is you see these guys out here making, and Pacheco is who I think of whenever I say it. They make these vicious, aggressive cuts. You don't see that out of James. When he makes a decision, he's going, and the thing that I love about him that I've always told people is he falls forward. And if you fall forward and you take 2 carries and you fall forward 4 yards, you're in the third and manageable every time. So he continues to put the pressure on the defense. He's making Josh's life a lot easier because Josh doesn't have to be the guy to carry the ball as well. And when you add those other 2 guys out there, Harrison and Murray with him, they're a 3-headed monster that it's going to be problems for any defense all day. So as long as those guys continue to produce like that, it's going to be a long season for anybody that comes into Buffalo and anybody that we come across the pond to play as well.
All right, so how early do we think the tailgate's going to start on Sunday? We got a time out there. How about, is it going to start at 9 o'clock? You going to start at 8 o'clock? What about 7? All right, hold up some hands. When's this thing starting on Sunday? Now.
Right now.
So we got 48 hours to go. Okay. All right, we're gonna play a little game here. Have a little fun between stuff here on this side of the Atlantic and stuff back home in Buffalo. All right, I'm gonna give you guys each one of these. Okay, we're calling this or that. Okay. So Fred, I'm gonna give you the first one. Okay. Fish and chips or chicken wings. This or that.
Look, I don't give a damn where you are. Give me my chicken wings.
Good job reading the room.
Absolutely.
All right, Thurman. We call it a field in the States. They call it a pitch here. Field or pitch? Is it a field or is it a pitch?
It's a field.
It's a field, right.
It's a field. Absolutely.
All right, so Lorenzo, here's a tough one. A ticket to the Super Bowl or a ticket to the World Cup final?
Super Bowl all day. Bills, baby. I'll be there this year.
These are
All
loaded
the way.
questions, man. All right, and the last one. I didn't come up with these. Don't look at me. All right, last one. Tea or coffee?
Tim Hortons.
Coffee. Damn right, coffee.
Absolutely.
All right, good job, guys. Do we have questions? Do we have any questions, Zach? We got any questions from the audience, or we good? We're good? Okay. All right, so it's prediction time, okay? Each one of you guys, I need a score, final score for Sunday, okay? So we'll lead it off with you, Fred. What are we looking at? I'll help you. Bills are favored by 5.5.
I'm going to go 31-17 Bills.
31-17 Bills, okay. Thurm, over to you. What do you got?
I'm going to go 34-17.
All right, up in the ante a little bit. All right, Lorenzo. No pressure here. 57-17. You guys are pros, man. You know how to read the room. All right, you guys want to fire them up one last time? I don't know that they need it, but you want to kind of lead these guys, take them out with a You know what? You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You guys want to get it going for him?
Go ahead,
get up here
Thurman.
on the rail.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's get the Hall of Famer up here. And
Big bro, let's go, big bro. Hey, hey, let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo.
all right, nice job, everybody. Okay, got one more. Okay, hold on.
1, 2, 3. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
All right. Thanks for coming out, everybody. These guys are going to be throwing out some giveaways. They'll be hanging out for a little bit, saying hey to you guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. Don't party too hard. We need you to save it for Sunday, all right?
48 hours.
We'll see you out there at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight.